Hello everyone and welcome back to the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live desk. Phil Penarski here with the top stories of the day. We have 8 of them for you on this Thursday. We are keeping an eye on some breaking news out of Kalamazoo. Our Josh Sanchez is down there looking to get a little bit more information on a potential shooting that the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety is investigating. We have all the latest information and what we know at this very moment right now over on our website, woodtv.com. We're going to keep an eye on that, but we also have some more developing news that actually kicks off our show, also down in Kalamazoo. One person was hit and killed while running in the traffic lanes on South Sprinkle Road in Kalamazoo late Wednesday night. According to the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety, it happened just after 10 p.m. near I-94. Responding officers say that they got a call of a runner that had been hit. Authorities pronounced the runner dead at the scene. Little other information has been released at this time, including the runner's identity. The crash remains under investigation at this time. Anyone with information is asked to contact KDPS or Silent Observer to remain anonymous. Over to Allendale Township now, where deputies are looking for a man who allegedly broke into 3 local restaurants and pried open their cash registers. Just before 1 a.m. this morning, the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office were sent to Peppino's Pizzeria and Sports Grill on Lake Michigan Drive after being notified that the alarm was going off. They found that the business had been broken into, and deputies found similar evidence of a crime at a nearby Jets Pizza and Dairy Queen. A police dog from the Wyoming Police Department was called to the scene but was unable to find the suspect, who deputies say took off before they arrived. Some video surveillance later showed the same man entering each of the businesses and opening the cash registers at each location. It's unknown how much money was taken by the suspect at this time. A woman who was accused of killing her husband by setting him on fire and hitting them with a van is getting a new trial after an appeals court overturned her murder conviction. The case drew national attention, but when it happened back in 2007, Linda Sturmer was convicted in Van Buren County in 2010 and was sentenced to life in prison. However, a 2020 federal appeals court overturned the conviction and ordered a new trial, citing that Sturmer's trial attorney did not consult an expert to rebut the testimony that the fire was arson, not an accident. Sturmer has maintained her innocence, claiming her husband had an oil lamp and candles burning in their home, and she accidentally hit him while trying to leave to find help. Her new defense team claims faulty fire signs is what led to her conviction nearly 15 years ago. Jury selection took place earlier this week, and opening arguments are expected today in this retrial. The retrial itself is said to last at least 2 weeks. A medical device manufacturer and its owner have agreed to pay more than $500,000 to settle a lawsuit that alleges they told healthcare providers to reuse products that were only approved for single uses. The lawsuit was filed back in 2022 and accuses the Prometheus Group, which is based out of New Hampshire, and claims the manufacturer advised providers to reuse its products on multiple patients, which was not approved by the United States Food and Drug Administration. The Prometheus Group specialized in rectal therapeutic systems and released from the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Michigan, where the lawsuit was filed, says that the reuse of these products could be a potential biohazard. Now, the group has agreed to pay about $550,000 to settle that lawsuit. A full release from the attorney's office can be found right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And something to keep an eye on for in South Haven, as the city officials there say that they've seen a rise in reports of dead wild birds in the area. According to the Department of Public Works, bird carcasses have been found on local beaches and other natural areas. Workers are now monitoring these spots to dispose of any of the dead birds. Birds that die on private property, though, must be taken care of by the owner. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources say that if you see 6 or more dead birds in one area, you're asked to contact them immediately and to avoid touching them as to not potentially spread any diseases that the birds died from. The city of South Haven is investigating the cause of these die-offs, but say that it may be linked to bird flu, but further testing is needed to see if that is true. As of last week, the DNR has confirmed the illness in 6 different Michigan wildlife samples so far this year, with another 52 samples awaiting results. And let's change it up a bit now and get ready to play ball. The Detroit Tigers, along with 27 other Major League Baseball teams, will be back in action finally as opening day is upon us. The Tigers coming off a remarkable season, which saw them flip the script and make it to the postseason before a close loss in the ALDS to the Cleveland Guardians. They're taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers, the reigning World Series champions, later tonight. And in anticipation for the big game, our very own Matt Jarowski ranked the top 8 moments in Detroit Tigers history. The full list is up now over on our website, and I don't want to give too much away, but there are lots of big moments in recent memory and plenty of the past World Series winning seasons as well. If you want to go ahead and check it out, you can do so right now on woodtv.com and get ready for baseball season with the first of 162 games later tonight. Now let's see what the weather has in store for us here in West Michigan today. Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood joins us now.
Okay, more clouds today and just an outside chance of a shower, but we'll wake up to a beautiful sunrise this morning. Questionable sunset. We will see an increasing cloud scenario with about a 20% chance of a sprinkle or a light rain shower out there. Again, most of us will stay dry today, with temperatures likely topping out pretty close to 50 degrees, give or take a couple. A little bit cooler at the lakeshore with a west wind. Then the attention shifts to warmer temperatures moving in with a warm front on Friday. That's going to give us a chance of some showers and thunderstorms, especially the first half of Friday. We'll end it dry with some sunshine. But that warm front's going to kind of linger or kind of do its dance across lower Michigan, and with its close proximity to us, well, that's going to give us a chance of showers on Saturday. Although I think much of Saturday is going to be dry, that'll be a different story on Sunday. Good chance of showers and some thunderstorms. And on the backside of the system moving through, we're going to wrap around some colder air, and that could even mix in a little bit of snow on Monday and a cooler start to next week.
All right, thanks, Matt. And we end things today with what you can do with your time off this weekend. Yes, the Weekend Planner is here once again, and as always, West Michigan has some top-notch events to check out. The Rise are back in town at Van Andel Arena. The Edible Book Festival makes its return to Kalamazoo. Always love seeing what people come up with year after year. DeVos Place will host the Cottage and Lakefront Living Show, which is perfect timing as many of us are chomping at the bit to hit up Lake Michigan again. And the Stanley Cup will be making an appearance at the Kalamazoo Wings game on Friday, and Two Men in a Truck, as well as the Mix 95.7 have teamed up to host Glam It Forward. High schoolers can find the prom dress of their dreams all for free this Saturday. Those events and more can be found right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And that's going to do it for us today on the Daily 8, but of course you can find an extended version coming up later today at 2 p.m. over on Wood TV Plus. We hope to see you again there. We've got a big show planned for you. I do want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.